Hey guys, welcome back to another video from Let's DevOps. In today's video, we are going to see about Bitbucket's marketplace and how you can integrate Bitbucket seamlessly with uh, some of the interesting um, tools and applications available in the marketplace. More importantly, from a DevSecOps standpoint, there are a lot of security tools that you can integrate seamlessly with Bitbucket and then add them as a part of your pipeline, thereby making your DevOps pipeline a DevSecOps pipeline. If this sounds interesting, then let's get started. Uh, yeah, as you know, we are using the cloud version of Bitbucket that is available for free. So, and also we have done a lot of videos on Bitbucket, Bitbucket pipelines, how to get started with your first pipeline, how do you efficiently manage variables, and much, much more. If you haven't watched, please go check out the Bitbucket playlist that's sitting on our YouTube channel. Right. So this is our Bitbucket, and let me jump into one of the projects that we have. Um, a simple project where we had set up a pipeline with a couple of stages to demonstrate how you set up a pipeline on Bitbucket. Right. Now today we are interested to see the tool integrations, more so security tool integrations and other tools that are available in the Bitbucket Marketplace. On the left side, if you see, you can see something called a security. Let's click on that. And out of the box, as a pop-up, Bitbucket kind of promotes Snyk to be your default vulnerability management, especially with respect to the Docker and Docker containerized applications. So it asks you to go and install Snyk and see how it is seamlessly integrating and how we can get started. So let's quickly do that and see how easy it is to get a tool integrated with Bitbucket. So as it says, it just says install Snyk. I go ahead and install. It asks for a few permissions to allow. Basically, Snyk portal and the Bitbucket needs to authenticate, authorize, and then interact. And that's what it is going to ask in the next few steps. It asks us to sign in using our Bitbucket credentials, and it also asks, hey, to which all projects or organizations do I need, do I give access to Snyk? Is it for the complete organization or to a specific repositories projects? So I just for now give for the whole of the organization. And it says you successfully authorized Bitbucket, all good, you can close this tab, which means there you go. The moment the integration is done, Snyk has basically jumped into my source code, checked for the files, and found out which file is of interest to Snyk. Snyk basically being a containerized applications vulnerability scanning tool, picks Docker file as its source code, and then quickly goes ahead and scans the Docker file and says that, hey guys, I've just finished scanning your Docker file and I don't see any low, medium, high, or critical vulnerabilities. You are all good. And it also quickly shows you the metrics of what it classifies as low, medium, high, and critical. If I get into this file specifics, currently there are no issues, but in case there are any issues and if I get into the file specific, it's probably going to show it in here with the detailed description of what exactly is the issue, what's the CVE, what's the remediation, and so on. But for now, things are looking good. If I jump to, let's say, another repository that I have, let's pick this. This also has a Docker file and a couple of other files. Let's come to Snyk security. There you go. It has also scanned this repository because we gave for the entire organization. It was able to scan for all of the repositories sitting inside the organization. It picked up the Docker file and POM XML as its source files, and then it quickly did the scan, and things are looking good. All good, right? Right now, that's how easy it is to get a tool available in Bitbucket's marketplace integrated to Bitbucket. Now, if you're wondering, hey, okay, yeah, Snyk was something that showed out of the box by Bitbucket, but is there a place where I can explore, where I can find like a marketplace, like Azure Marketplace, where I can pick what tools I want to integrate into the pipeline? Yes, you do have. So if I go to my repository settings, no, let's go to the organization level. So let's go to workspace settings, and on the left there should be something related to, yeah, marketplace. Let's open that. And also All right, there you go. It has opened the marketplace here, and you can go ahead and search what you want to add and integrate into Bitbucket. Installed apps. So we have the Snyk security that we just installed, and also we have the code and AI. By the way, this is also the place where you kind of manage your apps. In case you don't need something, then you can go here and then say remove, app is gone, which means if I come back to the repository and then if I check the security, it again starts fresh. If I click on the security integrations, also it basically takes me to the marketplace. You can sign in and then you will find a lot of third-party Bitbucket approved, not approved. You can also, I think, develop your self plugins in Bitbucket and put it in the marketplace. I have done that for Azure DevOps. So I know for sure in Azure DevOps it's possible that you can write your own custom utilities and then publish it as a app and then put it into the marketplace. Uh, and I definitely believe that should also be the same case for Bitbucket. So if you click anything, it basically gives you an information and then lets you know how you can integrate it into your pipeline and stuff, and you can get started. Not just this, in fact, if I go to the repository settings and if I go to pipeline integrations, this is the integration on the pipeline level. So these integrations that we saw are basically tools and apps. These are integrations on the pipeline level. All right, now let's pick some tool as an example and see if we can seamlessly integrate it with our pipeline. Um, there you go, there you have the Snyk scan, but let's try and see if I can pick another one. But let's maybe pick up this Bitbucket security secret scanner, okay, and Bitbucket security. Okay, let's try the infrastructure scanner. I'm interested to look into this. So Bitbucket itself has an IAC scanner, um, and all you need to do is very interesting. So they also give you the pipeline snippet that you need to use in your pipeline in order to be use this utility. So all that you need to do is probably add this piece to your pipeline, and there are some additional other arguments as well that you can give. And there is the example of what values you need to pass to these extra if you're going to use this additional arguments. But as a basic simple example, this is all you need, and this needs to sit inside a script block. All right, let me go to my repo. I pick up my Bitbucket pipeline. I edit it on the fly. Let's give it a try. I'm really excited to see how this is going to look. All right, so maybe I will introduce another stage, another step, and we call it Bitbucket infrastructure as code scanner script. Echo Bitbuckets IAC scanner getting executed. And now I paste the code that comes with this utility. Ensure you give the proper indentation. Oops, my bad. Just very quickly, let's look. So pipe variables and then one level inside. So pipe variables and then one level inside. Right. So here you give the path of where your infrastructure code sits. I will just give current root folder so that it picks up every file that is sitting and then identifies what is the infrastructure uh, file and then let it do a scan. Just like how we did it for Snyk. Snyk in itself identified that Docker file is the file that it is very interested because that's what is related to the image and then started scanning. That way, we will also leave the root folder path for this Bitbucket IAC scanner commit, and quickly let's jump to pipelines. Right. Let's see what's happening. Build and test stage is underway, and then it should move to, yeah, the step we are looking for, Bitbucket IAC scanner. I think it will definitely not have this image upfront, so it is going to do a download of the image into the self-hosted runner. Yeah, I thought so. So because we are using the Bitbucket's hosted runners, every time the machine is kind of reset, so it might not have these images in those machines. So it is going to first look and then download the image, and right, it looks like it has downloaded the image and the scanner has started its work. Also, probably once it's done, it is going to populate some sort of a report, which is good, which is really good. All right. Okay, the next stage, sonar cube stage failed, but then our scanning stage passed. There you can see that it is actually doing some stuff. It has picked up Docker file again as its infrastructure as a code, which makes sense. And whoa, there you see, it has done a scan, and it also quickly prints out a report on the terminal where it says that there is one low issue and the total number of issues is one. There is a new version of KICS also available. Please consider using it. That's fine. And now that this is done, if I go up, there is one report. There you go, ISC container security scan report. It also populates this information in here. There is one low severity issue that it has identified on the Docker file, and the summary is health check instructions missing. And if you are not sure what it means and how you can fix it, it also gives you a reference to Docker docs where you can go ahead, read, and then fix your Docker file to add those health instructions. And when you rescan, I think this is going to go off. Wow, that's really, really interesting for me as well. And I hope it was interesting for you also. If you like the video, please do like, share, and subscribe. Watch out for more videos on DevOps content from Let's DevOps. Until then, have a nice rest of the day. Take care. Bye-bye.